Hey guys, well, let me adjust my camera a little bit here. Anyway, Blix is back. Alright, right here's a video that, I've been talking about that I'm going to be doing for a while. And it's my Cigalike video. And remember guys, if we don't fight for our vaping rights, this is what we're going to be stuck with. And nobody really wants that. I mean, not to mention, they're also going to be limiting it to tobacco-type flavors and... But I am going to be doing these from my least favorite to the better, like my more favorite ones. I will honestly say that a couple of these products I used like religiously for a while. And some of them I like, some of them I don't. And of course I'm going to make that blatantly obvious in the video. But some of them is made by Big Tobacco and some of them are not. So, what we're going to start off with first is the Mark 10. Made by the same company as Marlboro. And this thing's already been proven to be basically liquefied cigarette in a cartridge. I mean, hell, look at the wrapping on this. It's starting to change color already. Almost like a normal cigarette. And it tastes like a damn ashtray. This was supposed to be, Marlboro's revolutionary vaping device. It has like the 4 airflows, which, nah. They are like typical Cigalikes. You have to buy the cartridges, then, the battery, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I'm over that one. Next is the Smart cigarette known as the Views. Now, this one, the cartridges are a little bit different, where you have to twist and pull off, and they're like rigid. That almost looks like a heating element in there. Then push and twist to put it back. Oh, go on. Nope. I guess that's it. Ow. That actually burnt. I mean, this tobacco flavor is a little bit better than that one is. I wouldn't be able to vape this. And so far, all these flavors are like just traditional tobacco flavors. I was a full flavor smoker, so. But anyway, flavor's not good. I mean, it's better than the Mark 10 was. I do kind of like the construction on it, the aluminum body and everything. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but it just doesn't perform well. But just remember, these ones right here are extremely high nicotine. Now, one of my favorites for the longest time, and this was before Big Tobacco had bought them out. Johnson Creek used to make their flavors, and you hear me talking about them every now and then, known as the Blue. I had the original Blue, where you had the replaceable atomizer for the cartridges, and all of them had the rechargeable pack, which I always thought was kind of cool. I mean, worked really well. Then I had the premium pack, which had a bunch of social features on it, and I'm pretty sure they still sell on their site. But this is the plus one, where they took the traditional cartomizers and basically turned them into like little tanks. So with this one, with the old one, you could store 5 extra cartomizers in there. Then it had a charging port for one of your batteries. Then you have your holding port for your one that's already put together. And when you close this pack, you'll see it charges the Cigalike, which I always thought was cool. Then you just charge the pack. I mean, I used to love my blue. Well, that's still when Johnson Creek made the flavors, and those flavors were awesome. A lot more vapor. Out of all honesty, if I was stuck with Big Tobacco Cigalikes, I'd probably go back to the blue. Because I already know how to refill the cartridges with my own juice. But yeah, this one's the new tank feature. Actually, my favorite flavor from this company for the longest time. And once again, a lot of that was when Johnson Creek ran it, the juices, but it was the cherry flavor. I mean, it was pretty throaty, but it was a good kind of throaty. And this is Big Tobacco's version of it. It's a little juicy from sitting. Nah, it's a little gurgly from sitting. Cherry's not nearly what it used to be. But yeah, unfortunately, Big Tobacco ended up buying out this company, and the cherry almost tastes like a cough syrup now. I mean, their tobacco flavor's not horrible, but it's not good. I mean, it's a hell of a lot better than the previous two, so. And unfortunately, my very first Cigalike starter kit, that battery's shot, and I can't find that battery online anymore. And if you do, you're paying like fucking $40 just for the battery itself. I forget what the actual name of it was. Hold on, let me bring it up. Give me a minute. The internet here works a little slow right now. It's working really slow right now. Alright, so there it is. It was the DSE-901, and I had the Janty cartomizers on it. I remember I used to love that setup, and I wish mine still worked. I really wish it still worked. But now I'm going to move on to a non-tobacco product, Big Tobacco product. The Halo G6. Now, you can get regular cartomizers for it, or you can get these little G6 tanks. Tanks perform a lot better. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that takes me back. Right now I'm using the G6 Turkish tobacco flavor in here. It's only a 6 milligram. But this one has a manual button. You can also get the one where you just suck one in. That's what she said. To get the same effect as like these other Cigalikes. I remember Camel Wides was one of my favorite cigarettes for the longest time, so this is memory lane right here. This actually is not that bad of a setup. Matter of fact, I have a whole bunch of G6s at home because, well, I used to be a huge Cigalike user. Not bad. Then, of course, you guys already saw my review on the Pax Labs Cigal. Right now, I refilled the cartridge with CBD liquid. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, like I said, blue was my favorite for the longest time until Big Tobacco bought them out, and it was a sad day. I mean, I love the packs, how you could just take your battery, put it into the pack, charge it. It made it a lot easier to carry around. I just wish the flavors were better. Like I said, I've learned how to fill the cartomizers and these new tanks. So, I mean, this setup is phenomenal. But, I mean, if Johnson Creek could start making the flavors again, I think they'd do a lot better business with this. Unfortunately, like I said, Big Tobacco Company bought them out. I just really wish they would have kept it because, I mean, it was a great product. And one thing I will say about the company that bought out Blue, I had bought in the Blue Plus pack like months ago, just to see what it was like because I was always a big fan of the Blue. So I'm like, yeah, you know, to hell with it. So I went to put a charge on the pack. The pack wouldn't take a charge anymore. So I contacted Blue and I'm just like, listen, you know, I wanted to see about using your product. I wanted to do a video on YouTube. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to give you guys, you know, good compliments or anything like that. I'm not saying it's going to be a good or a bad review. I mean, but I can't justify, you know, spending the, you know, $60 for a whole new kit, which, by the way, on Blue you can actually buy just the pack separate or the battery separate, so you can, you know, have extras, or if something goes bad, you could easily replace it. But I even told them, I'm like, I can't justify spending any more money on it, considering I used it for like a week. It sat on my shelf for a couple months. I go to charge it, and it won't take a charge. They immediately sent me another one, no questions asked. They didn't even ask for the old one back. Like I said, they asked no questions. They're just like, here, you know, enjoy, you know, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So I will honestly say that Blue's customer service is top-notch. I mean, just the fact that they're just like, you know what, here's the product. That's awesome in my book. And I know if you, well, the Mark 10, I have like 8 of these sitting at home for free. Because they keep setting, when I was still a smoker, I switched over to Marlboros for a while, and I signed up for their coupon thing. And they keep sending me coupons for like one of these plus like a pack of cartomizers for $1. Cool. So whenever I get these, I mean, they're still better than vaping. So some people that are like, hey, I want to switch over and everything, do you have anything? And they're like, I want like something like a Cigalike. I'll just give them one of these. I mean, it does taste disgusting, and I even told them that. I'm like, this is going to taste like shit. They're like, I'm just looking to get off the cigarettes. That's all that matters to them. And most of them end up upgrading to like a better setup. Like the ones that like the Cigalikes, we sell the G6s here in the shop. And the performance out of these things are really nice. The flavor's nice, even though it uses the old traditional style silica wick. Still nice. But anyway, that's what I got for you today, guys. The Cigalikes video. Honestly, still to this day, even though the blue, like, the flavors suck, I found out how to refill those cartridges. The setup itself is fucking amazing. Then I also love the G6s. The only thing I wish is that they would come out with something like this, like a pack. Because I'm pretty sure it still says patent pending. Yeah, it says patent pending, so... But anyway, guys, that's what I got. Cigalikes, plus the packs, which I don't consider a Cigalike. And here's a little preview on my next review. This is just the outer door. Ba-da-da! This thing's a beast. Right now I have the batteries on the charger. But I should be able to shoot that video also today. Only because it's Tuesday and I usually have a little bit of free time here in the shop, so. But, alright. I'm Blix. Remember, vape one. Did work very well.